Hello, my name is Jess. Welcome to my channel. I just wanted to shoot a quick update video and kind of tell you my plans for camp. So Camp NaNo is happening in July. For those of you that don't know what camp is, or well, you should know what camp is. Camp NaNo is something different. NaNo is National, what does it stand for? I should know this. National Novel Writing Month. National November Writing Month. Yes. And camps happen throughout the year. So, why is National... My neighbor just came home. I live on top of a garage. Okay, so why is National November Writing Month? Are you done? I'm trying to film. Can you stop, please? Okay, anyway, so NaNoWriMo, National November Writer Month. Basically, November is supposedly the month for writers. The goal in November is to write 50,000 words in a month. So 50,000 words actually isn't a full novel. It is about 200 pages-ish, depending on how big your font is and how much you space it. Basically, this company has camps that happen throughout the year. There's one that happens in April and one that happens in July, and they're just kind of there to keep you writing and to keep the community going, and it's great. It's really fun. I did April's camp a few months ago in the middle of quarantine. It was interesting. Writing's been interesting. So many things have been interesting. I hope I've explained that well. I don't feel like I have. But if you have questions, you can always look it up. I feel like I explain this a lot in blogs, and if you clicked on this video, hopefully you know what Camp Nano is. If not, I'm really sorry if I did not explain it well. Oh boy. Okay. I wanted to talk about my plans for camp. Okay. So, first of all, I will be writing 50,000 words this month. I'm currently not working. I was kind of let go, but my job is still guaranteed in the fall. I work for a school, the college I go to. So, basically I'm not working now. So, that means I've got a lot of free time on my hands for writing. So, my goal is to write 50,000 words because I'm currently not working and because I'm not really doing anything else. So, we're going to write 50,000 words, which is going to be great. So, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm starting a new novel. I'm really excited about this one. I don't know how much I want to share about it other than it's a middle grade and it takes place in Halloween time. Takes place in October, and it's gonna be spooky, and it's fun to think about spooky times in the middle of summer when it's hot and isn't spooky. Oh, that's my plan there. And if I say this out loud, I feel like I'm gonna have to do it, but I'm probably gonna do it anyway, so I might as well just say what it is. I have been working on a YA fantasy trilogy since November of 2019. I have finished the rough draft of the first 2 books. I am kind of a discovery writer. I'm a plantser, what I like to call a plantser. I plan a little bit, and I have certain beats that my storyline needs to hit, and then I figure out the rest. So I don't know much about my characters usually going in. I kind of discover them as I go, and then I can fix any problems that I have after. But I do have a general idea of where I'm going. I'm not just like completely pantsing it. I have written 2 books. It was supposed to be 1 book, but it has turned into a trilogy. I don't know how these things happen. They just happen. I finished the rough draft of the 2nd book in the series 1 week ago, and I've been really missing it. I've been in this story since November, and so I know it's probably a good palate cleanser. to be able to write a completely different story and not burn myself out. But I'm missing the world, and I'm missing the characters. And I don't think I've ever felt that way about characters before, of like just wanting to be with them. I just want to be with my characters. I just love them, okay? I don't know. For camp, this is ambitious. I make a lot of ambitious writing goals. And so far I've been able to keep to them. So we'll see. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, and I don't want to burn myself out. However, school is starting back up in August. I'm not entirely sure when I'm going back to work, but it'll be pretty soon in August. So what I want to do is get as much writing done as humanly possible, because I am taking a full class load next semester. More than a full class load. I'm trying to get through college. It's great. Anyway, so I'm trying to write as much as humanly possible during this time. I don't feel burned out. We'll see. It's been a month. Last month I just wrote pretty much the entire month and finished the second book. When I say finished, I finished the rough draft of the second book. So I'm going to try to get through the entire trilogy before I go back and edit, because I know how the story is going to end. I have a general idea, but I don't know the details. And so in order to put some of those details from the last book into the first book and tie everything together, I feel like I need to finish the rough draft for all three. But that's just me. Other people write differently, and that's totally fine. That's great. We can all write differently. It's fine. I don't think I'm explaining myself well, but basically what I'm saying is I'm gonna try to write 50,000 words in my middle grade that I'm starting, fresh, don't know anything about the characters, haven't met them yet. And also, I'm going to try to match that 50,000 in my trilogy, in the last book of my trilogy. It's a lot. It is. It's a lot in 1 month to do all of that. However, the last 3 weeks or so, I've been reaching about 3,000 to 4,000 words every day in the second book of my trilogy. So if I'm writing roughly about the same, I'm just separating it between 2 books. I don't know, I think it could work. I've never switched between 2 projects before. I've always just written one at a time. And so I don't know if this is going to mess me up or if this is going to help me. I feel like getting as much words down as possible right now is probably my best option. Just because I don't know how much writing I'm going to be able to get done once I'm back in school. I'm taking like 16 credit hours next semester. It's a lot. It's going to be a lot. I really want to do as much writing as possible since I am home and since I'm not really doing anything else. I feel like this might be ambitious. It's a little ambitious. Anyway, got distracted by the pup. Don't know where I was. This is a very ambitious writing goal. 100K is roughly what I'm going for in the month of July. But breaking it down, it's only about 3,500 words a day. Little less than that. So that's not too bad, all things considered. My biggest writing day I've ever had is how much did I write? I wrote almost 8,000 words in a day, and that was a lot. But I was so passionate about the story that I just really wanted to get it done, and I was excited, and it was the ending, and so I was typing really, really fast. So 3,000 words, a little over 3,000 words in a day seems like a lot, and it is a lot. But I feel like it's something I can do. Hi. I'm trying to be more active. Since writing is all very solitary and involves sitting down, I do have a dog that needs to be taken out every few hours, and we live in an apartment, so I do get a lot of walking in, kind of. He doesn't really walk. I get outside a lot, but that's not the same as exercising. And so also during the month of July, I'm wanting to do yoga for 30 days. Yoga with Adrian has a lot of 30-day yoga challenges. They're not really challenges. Options? I don't know. So I'm going to do one of hers. I've really enjoyed yoga with Adrian, and I discovered her relatively recently and have been, well, I say I discovered her relatively recently. I discovered her back in December. She has a lot of 30-day yoga journey things to do, and so I'm gonna do one. I think it's good to take care of myself mentally and physically while I'm doing all this writing. Especially if it's gonna be 100K. Saying that out loud sounds insane. It really does. But I really feel like I can do it. And if I can't, that's okay. I'll reach 50,000 for sure and be perfectly satisfied with that. I just want to challenge myself, and I've been setting goals and I've been reaching them, and that's been feeling really good. And so I kind of want to set some crazy ones and see if I can reach them. And if I can't, it's fine. It's no big deal. I mean, who am I really? There's no reason for doing this, just to kind of see if I can. That's my plan for camp. 2 projects. It's a lot. And yoga, but that's not really, I think it all ties in together. I'm sure I'll do a video on what I learned with being physical and how that helped my writing, but that's gonna be for another day. I've been filming for like 15 minutes, so I think we've got a pretty good video going on here. But anyway, those are my plans for camp. I did film an AuthorTube newbie tag, but it's blurry, so I have to refilm it, and I have been. What are you people doing? Why are you coming in and out? Just pick one. Please. It's very annoying. It's one thing if they go in and out, but in and out, pick one. So much of this video is just going to be me waiting for the garages to stop. It's like 11. What are they doing? So I did film an AuthorTube newbie tag, but the video's blurry. It's blurry. I don't think it's fixable. So I'm gonna have to refilm it, and I've been dreading. Are you done? Are you leaving? So I'm gonna have to refilm it, and I've been really dreading it. I have not wanted to sit down and talk about all that again. Ugh. But it's okay, because I think some of the answers that I had were really weird, and I was really awkward. I'm still awkward in front of the camera, but it'll be great. So, July Camp NaNoWriMo actually starts tomorrow. Woo! So, I'm hoping to do some vlogging as well, kind of keep you updated on my progress. I might do a weekly thing where once a day I just kind of check in and tell you what happened and how writing is going. But what are you guys doing for camp? If you made it to the end of this video and you feel like commenting, I would love to talk to you guys. And my name's Jess. Thank you so much for watching. I mean, I don't really want to say like and subscribe because I feel like you guys know to do that if you like it. I don't want to push. Do it if you want. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I'm not doing this for any reason other than me, I guess. I'm just kind of documenting my writing experience. So look out for the new video, the AuthorTube newbie tag 2.0. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna try to upload at least once or twice a week. So look out for a new video, and thank you guys so much. I don't really have an outro yet, so I'll just say bye. Bye. I also wanted to show this pup who has been sitting next to me this whole time. His name is Hubble. He's a very good boy. Oh, hello.